Hi there, I'm Eileen from Northern Light Tarot, and tonight I wanted to do this sort of special video for you really tonight. Okay, it's to cover really from now onwards into early January, and it's to cover this festive period, to cover the Christmas and New Year period from late 2018, December the 24th, right through probably till about January the 7th. Okay, and it's a very special time of the year. It's not like any other time of the year. Okay, and it is a time when we very often are thinking about people who have been in our lives, okay, who are no longer really directly in our lives, and we really feel like we would like to reconnect, okay. So the title of this reading is Should I Contact Him? Obviously it's her as well, okay. And so this reading, these three sets of cards, they are representing the person that you're thinking about, okay. You want to know, should you contact them? Well, these three sets of cards are representing where they are in their energies towards you right now, okay. So these three sets of cards represent them, okay. It's where they are. It's whether they would be conducive to you contacting them. You know, is this what they want? Is it a good idea for both of you? Okay. But overwhelmingly, it's to get a sense of their energies right now, and to see, you know, are they thinking about you? Are they, you know, really wanting to hear from you, but for some reason there's a blockage? So, or there's reasons, external reasons why they're not contacting you right now. What's happened in the past, you know, that sort of a thing, okay? So there we go. So what I'd like you to do is choose a set of cards number 1, set of cards number 2, or set of cards number 3. So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, okay? What are their energies, okay? Is it going to be a good idea for you to contact them with the present energy that they are in, okay? This is the question. So think of the person and then choose set of cards number 1, set of cards number 2, or set of cards number 3, okay? I just want to quickly mention that if you would like a highly personalised video recorded reading from me, straight to your email, the price is just £25. You can ask up to 5 questions, and please feel free to give me as much background information as you would like. And all of the details to organise that reading are in the description box below. So I'm just going to set aside set of cards number 2 and set of cards number 3. Okay, and this is the set of cards number 1. Let's find out the energies towards you right now. Okay. Okay, you know, it's the energies towards you, and it's just them as the whole person, okay? Where are they right now, okay? Okay, so straight away, you know, we've got the 8 of Swords here, okay? So the feeling of being trapped. However, they're about to burst out of this, okay? They really, really are. They're in a place they don't want to be, okay, and it's as simple as that. And then with this beautiful Judgment card sitting straight over the top, okay, it's very clear that they're about to burst out of this current energy, okay. Let's pull some more cards now. Almost completion. Oh, yes. So the present energies are that they're sick of this situation, okay? They're totally sick of it, and they actually really, really do want to hear from you. Because going into the near future, we have the Ace of Cups, the new beginnings, the offering of love. They really, in their external environment, they're feeling apathy, they're feeling a bit of depression here. They feel like this relationship that you have together was stolen, okay? And in the past, we have the 9 of Cups. So sometimes this can be people taking, each other for granted, and I sense that maybe they sense that they took you for granted, and now they're regretting the whole situation, and they wish they want to go back with this Swords energy, and then the Judgment card sitting over the top here. So, and I really do feel that they're wanting you, this, it's a cup of love, this, it's the beginnings, the Ace of Cups, it's beautiful. Yeah, I do sense that you should be contacting them, okay? It's as simple as that, okay? Okay, so there's a lot gone on, okay? There's been arguments here, quite obviously, with this 7 of Wands, okay? I'm sensing that they're feeling very defensive, okay? However, they do know that, you know, because in the environment sector we have the world, and in the near future we have the world. So I do sense that if you contact them, it really could go places, you know, and they're terrified, okay, with this Devil card. This is in their hopes and fears sector. They are really worried about losing you, and it's as simple as that. That's what I'm sensing. That's what's coming through to me, okay? They are, yeah, just really dreadfully worried right now, and it's almost an obsession, you know, as regards their feelings towards you. But there's a stubbornness here, okay? But I do feel it's going to burst through, and I do feel it's a good idea for you to break the ice, okay? Because I don't sense that they have it in them right now to do it. Perhaps they might, but I do think that because of this card here, the 7 of Pentacles, I sense that they're just in kind of a low place right now, especially when you look at the feelings areas of this reading, okay? We have the stuff that's really going on, and then, you know, like the environment and the physical practicalities of the world, okay, and what's actually happened. And then we have the deep feelings, okay, and the things that keep us sort of locked down and unable to change things on a practical level. And where we are with this person you're thinking about, we have the 7, the sevens, we've got the 7 of Swords, we've got the 8 of Swords, okay, and then we've got the 7 of Wands, and these are all to do with like being stuck and not really moving, taking a step forward. And then we have it again, the 7 of Pentacles. I don't feel that they are going to come towards you, but I feel if you offer your cup of love, that things are really going to start to improve. We have the 2 of Wands here, okay, and the 2 of Wands is really representing its action, okay. But it's right at the beginning. It's kind of like those little baby steps. So the suggestion here, okay, from the cards, from the universe, is that, you know, little baby steps, okay, towards this person, okay. So if you are, and I feel you should contact them, okay, but without pressure, okay. Contact them, but just in a friendly way, no pressure, just to say hi, just to reopen the line of communication, okay. That's what I'm getting for set of cards number 1, okay. Okay, so I'm moving on to set of cards number 2 now. The title of the reading is, Should I Contact Him or Her, okay, over this festive period, really, so from the 24th of December straight through to, I'd say, about the 7th of January, over this, you know, special time of year, really, where emotions are heightened, where we feel things much more deeply. It's, you know, it's family time, we're out of our normal routines. We often do think back about people who were in our lives and are no longer in our lives, and we miss them even more, okay? And, you know, also over Christmas, for so many different multitude of reasons, people disconnect, okay? And some people come together, but sometimes there's also a disconnect around this time. Maybe it's stress, maybe, you know, who knows the reasons. But it is a very difficult time of year for people sometimes, okay? And so the question is, should you contact him or her over this sort of 2-week period, okay? You know, let's find out. So this reading is based on their energies, okay? Where they are, okay? You know, what would happen? Do they need you to contact them? Is it going to bring you together? You know, it's based on their energies and where they are, okay? Okay, so straight away I'm sensing them really not in a very good place right now. Okay, we have the Four of Pentacles and then we have the Five of Swords. So they're holding things very closely towards them, and yet at the same time, then the help or hindrance card is the Five of Swords. So it's kind of like a battlefield here. I sense that there's been an argument between you two, and now both of you are literally kind of, it's quite antagonistic. You kind of protecting yourselves, okay, and you're both kind of wondering, should I take this step towards the other person, okay? Yeah, this was, you know, you've got the Lovers in the past position. You know, could be dealing with Gemini, especially with the Five of Swords here, or a fire sign, most certainly. In fact, one of you could be an air sign, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. One of you could be a fire sign, so Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. But everybody's holding on tight here, and yet going into the near future, we have the Page of Wands. Page of Wands can be messages, okay? Simple as that. So if you're a fire sign, I do believe it could well be a good idea for you to contact them, okay, with this Page of Wands. The pages are messages, and it might just create a breakthrough, okay? I do feel right now that this person that you're thinking about, they're very stubborn right now, okay? Yes, they are. 9 of Wands, really standing their ground here, holding everything close. With the Four of Pentacles, seems to me that they're worried there's going to be an argument if there's any contact, okay, because there's been an argument, okay, and they're worried about another argument. However, you know, I'm just going to say it like it is. I do believe that they want to hear from you. In the hopes and fears, we have the Three of Cups. It's beautiful energy. It's one on from the two. So it's about celebration, and it's in the hopes and fears. And then we go on to the outcome, which is the High Priestess, which is unity, bonding, spirituality. To me, it's always soulmate energy. So I'm actually sensing that the message, if a message is sent to them, that it's going to have a really good outcome. Okay, you have the very strong Lovers card in the past position, and then as soon as the message is sent, okay, and they're even hoping for this message from you, okay, because this is in their deep subconscious, okay, and I do believe that they're hoping to get past this Five of Swords energy, okay, which is the conflict, okay, so I would say, you know, you've had a really strong bond here. You know, there's going to be no harm in, you know, getting rid of this Five of Swords energy, and at the very least, just a message to say, hey, I'm here. Let's let bygones be bygones. Let's talk, okay? That's what I'm sensing, and I sense that's what you're going to do as well, because in the environment we have the Queen of Wands, which is top of your game, taking a bit of control here, being a bit in charge, okay? You're moving up from the page to the Queen of Wands. So I'm really sensing, especially if you're a fire sign, okay? Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, take control of the situation, put it out there, action-based messages, say something, okay? It could lead to an actual reconnect here, okay? So that was set of cards number 2. Okay, moving on to set of cards number 3 now. The title of this reading is, Should I Contact Him or Her? Okay, and this reading here, this is concentrating on this person's energy that you're thinking about, okay, to see what's going on with them and if they would be conducive. Is it going to be good for your relationship if you do contact them over this 2-week period? And it's a very special time of year. I've said it in the last 2, when I've gone through the last 2 sets of cards. It is a very special time of year. It only happens once a year, and it is a time of year where we do very often look back over the last 12 months and think, you know, did something end? Did this relationship end and it shouldn't have done? If this person is on your mind at this time of year, I'm actually really suspecting that, you know, they are very special to you, okay? So it's really good to try and get their energies and to see if there's a way to reconnect here, okay? So let's see. Wow. 2 of Cups. Okay, so straight away, okay, there's been some very harsh communication, okay, and then we have beautiful 2 of Cups. There's either been really harsh communication or there needs to be an initiation of the communication to lead to the 2 of Cups. Well, that's the first case is for some. For others of you, it's the second scenario, okay? Yeah, you know, this person that you're thinking about, they're really broken-hearted here, okay? And it's as simple as that. They're thinking about you with this 2 of Cups here, okay? They want to initiate it. The external energy is the 3 of Swords. They're pretty broken-hearted here, okay? And then we have the beautiful Queen of Cups going into the future. I think their heart's going to melt if you contact them. They're in a bad place. This is their energy, the 4 of Swords, okay? And then, again, this is their energy and their feelings. These 2 cards are representing their sort of subconscious and external sort of the feelings. You know, it's all about the feelings, okay? And the real feelings, okay? And we've got so much Swords energy here. Okay, so they could well be one of the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? If they're not, they have that energy, okay? They're really communicative. As well also, the Swords represent communication. So what I'm getting overwhelmingly, very strongly with this reading is that communication needs to happen here, okay? And it's as simple as that. And with this Queen of Cups in the near future, it will be well received, okay? And it's as simple as that. Okay. So, don't be worried by this Death card. For some of you, it means that you should contact them, and it's for closure purposes. It's literally to bring closure to the hurt, okay? Because there is a lot of hurt going on here with this 3 of Swords, okay? However, for others of you, it has a different meaning, okay? Because it can't be the same for everybody. So for others of you, it's an end to the anguish. It's an end to the pain that's currently there, okay? And I feel that's for most of you, actually, that it's not the end and closure. I think it's the end of the pain, okay? because right here in the environment we have the Nine of Swords. We've got so much swords energy here. It's really suggesting to me that because the swords represent communication, and this reading is all about should you contact, so it's about communication. I do feel that the communication at the very least is going to bring closure, and for a lot of you it's actually going to really help the situation move forwards. Okay, but for some of you it may be closure, but certainly for a lot of you, with this Two of Cups energy here, you know, there's some broken hearts going on here. The pair of you are really, really upset. Okay, there's no doubt about that. And they don't want this lack of communication. This is in the hopes and fears sector, you know, so they can't stand the lack of communication. It's literally keeping them up at night, okay? And I don't see any blockages here. In another one of the readings, I saw that something was preventing the communication and preventing them coming towards you. But with this, it's not so much a blockage, like as in there's something they need to get through. With this, it's just pure devastation. There's nothing external going on here. It's just the devastation. And I think that the communication between you two would be a really, really good idea. Okay? It's going to really help you both. Okay. So that was set of cards number 3. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you'd ever like a private reading with me, my readings are £25. They are highly personalised. You can ask up to 5 questions, and all of the details for those readings, how to arrange them, are in the description box below. Okay then, bye for now.